physical is this game compared to the others on the schedule?
I would imagine it's just about the same. I mean, hard to say. I haven't played Michigan State this year. You know, well, I've played against them, but we haven't played them this year. So to say that they are any more or less physical, you know, they look like they have a good defense on film, but I know they're going to be bringing it just like everybody else in this conference.
What have you seen from their defense?
Do a lot of blitzing. Their front seven looks good. You know, they're physical guys, but I think that's, you know, to be expected from them. That's the type of football they play. So it's going to be a good game.
So how much do you or maybe other guys think about it in terms of the season, not only on a team level but personal level? It's going to be like kind of one of those, you know, cornerstone games, one of those that you remember. How often do you think about that?
I mean, I guess everybody wants to play good, especially, you know, in a rivalry game like this. But I think that's, you know, part of the culture we have here is, you know, every game matters. So I wouldn't necessarily say, you know, my level of intensity is any higher, you know, in terms of trying to be successful. So, you know, I just try and take it one game at a time and, you know, do my job. So, yeah, it is a big game. It's a trophy game. But at the same time, you know, sometimes I feel like people can get way too hyped up for a game like this and get out of their element.
What are your thoughts on the Paul Bunyan Trophy?
It looks good. It looks good where he's at right now. But, you know, obviously it's going to be a battle for it. It's going to be a good game, and, you know, hopefully we can keep it.
Did you guys get the mini Paul Bunyan trophies last year?
Yes.
Do you have to give them back if you lose?
I have to come to my house and get it.
I don't want to say it.
Ty, why is it easier, I guess, and for us and maybe, you know, spectators, it is kind of easy to hype this up, but how, for players, how is it, you know, keeping cool and not getting too emotional? I mean, is it that easy?
For me, I think it is, because it's just a game. You know, obviously Michigan State is a rival. They're a really good opponent, but you know, it's still going to be a football game. We're still going to install, you know, plays that we've had. We're going to run schemes that we've had. We're going to practice the same. And, you know, it would just be a shame if we spent, you know, all this time getting so hyped up and, you know, blowing it up and making it more than what it is and losing focus or not going about it with the same approach that we always have and the same type of focus.
Was there a little bit more tension in the pass blocking aspect this week after the Purdue game?
Same as there always is. Same expectations, they don't change. I mean, if you make mistakes, you can come back and fix them and work on them. And, you know, we had the improvement week, obviously, where we emphasized a lot of things, but you know, whether we have a great game pass pro or a bad game pass pro, that's always, you know, pretty high up on our list of things to get done.
How much of pass blocking is contact courage when you're at that position? And how much is technique?
Contact courage, I don't know. I don't think that anybody on our team is lacking that. So, yeah, I mean, it's technical. Those guys are on scholarship for a reason too. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do, but we practice it enough where we should be successful at it. And, you know, this team especially, we put an emphasis on it.
What have the discussions with John been like just this past, during the improvement week and starting yesterday and today?
Same. I mean, I think everybody here, you know, one or two deep prepares like they're going to be starting or they're going to be playing a lot. So, you know, obviously he's focused and he's doing, you know, more reps because he is the one now. But I haven't seen his mentality change. He's always been really focused and dialed in. So I think it's just business as usual.
How do you think you performed to this point?
I mean, I think I've done all right. I'm more concerned with being 4-0. So I think that's where my head has been at for the most part, to be honest with you.
This Michigan State team's done a pretty good job of stopping the run. What do you see?
Yeah, they're really tough front seven. You know, they play physical. They got some big guys up there. They do a lot of run blitzing. So that's stuff we've been watching on film and obviously practicing those looks, having, you know, an extra week of preparation. So, you know, hopefully we can just dial some stuff up and hopefully get the run game going.
Does it do anything, the long layoff, changing quarterbacks, does that do anything to sputter momentum, or do you feel like kind of halt progress? Or is it still kind of a smooth thing?
I don't think so. I mean, he's been on the team for the first 4 wins, and he's had a hand in it. It may not have been directly on the field, but he practices with us. He does all this stuff, and it's a team effort. It's not just the 11 or 22 or however many guys play. So, I haven't felt it personally. It doesn't seem that way. So I think everything is just gonna keep continuing in the direction that we want it to. But that all depends on how hard we work and how dedicated we are to it.